Have you ever thought about being a hoe?
I have. I think about that all the time.
Why?
Because I consider myself a very wholesome person. But I think that's not working out for me. So I should just be a hoe.
You want to be a hoe?
Should I? What do you think?
I mean, why not?
Because, this is not working out for me. So I think yes. Yes.
You want to be a hoe?
Yes.
Women are hypergamous. They're looking for that top tier man. But what do you do if, as a woman, you're not very high quality yourself? You're overweight, you're too old, you lack femininity. Whatever it is, high quality guys are just not seeking you out for commitment. The answer is offer them easy sex. High status guys will sleep with a woman that they would never make their girlfriend, but she can still get his attention if she's offering up her body and he doesn't have to give any commitment in return. Lots of guys will do that, and because women want the attention of those high status guys, that's why a lot of women will do what, this woman's deciding to do and just be a hoe, because playing it coy, valuing their chastity is not working out. They're still not getting the attention from those high quality guys that they crave. So they figure that if they offer the sexual part of the relationship first, that will entice the man in, maybe give him like a friends with benefits arrangement, be it fuck buddies or booty calls, whatever it is. But if I give him the sexual part of the relationship first, maybe something can grow from that. Every week I'll offer him sex, and who knows, maybe the emotional component of the relationship will just naturally grow from that. It'll just, sneak its way in there and the guy will get attached. I understand the sort of feminine logic here. I know why they try it, but the reason why it rarely works is because men don't respect women who sleep with them without commitment. It's a low quality woman behavior, and men don't want to commit and have long-term monogamy with women who they don't respect. Wow, she's letting me have sex with her and I don't even have to be her boyfriend? I mean, yeah, I'll do that. I'll say yes to the sex, but make you my wife, have you be the mother of my future children and be a feminine role model for my daughters? Not so much. There were some painful examples of this in my course with women trying out this strategy, if you want to see how this theory plays out in practice. But it is a fundamentally flawed strategy to give up to the opposite gender everything that they want for free and hope that afterwards, in return, they will just generously gift you what it is that you want. Any women listening to this who have decided to, be a hoe and see if that works, let me tell you this, that if you're offering sex to a man and you're not requiring commitment from him, that's likely how the arrangement is going to stay. He has no incentive to change. He's not going to commit to you because he doesn't fundamentally respect your choice to allow him to treat you this way. I mean, there's a whole discussion about the hypocrisy of men who do this. It takes two to tango. Why would you treat women the way that you wouldn't want your future daughters to be treated? If you know she wants a commitment, is it ethical to just be sleeping with her? That's a much bigger discussion, and you guys who have subscribed to my channel for a long time, you know I'm not a fan of male promiscuity. I don't like hookup culture. I don't like, when men are just engaging in heaps of casual sex. But this is not a video talking about the ethics and the morality of that. We're just talking practically. I'm saying as a strategy, giving men sex and then hoping you'll get a relationship out of it is not likely to work. Now let's flip the mirror, because do you want to know what the male equivalent to a woman offering a friends with benefits arrangement to a man is? What's the male version of that? I'm going to let this woman explain it.
Stop being friend zoned by women. Don't be friend zoned. I don't know. When a girl's just friend zoning you and is not interested in you at all. So stop feeding these relationships. They're literally going nowhere. Stop giving yourself false hope. It literally is going nowhere. Have self-respect for yourself and be like, you know what? I am fucking with no woman who don't want me.
She's absolutely right. That is the male equivalent strategy. Fuck buddies is to women what the friend zone is to men. Women want emotional support. They want commitment. They want a man who's going to do them favors and prop them up. And so you've got all of these men who are offering all of the non-sexual parts of the relationship, all the commitment, all the emotional support to a woman, in the hope that if he does that for long enough, at some point she'll just generously gift him sex. But why would she? If she's already got you doing all of these boyfriend things and she doesn't have to sleep with you, why would she suddenly change that? If she wants sex, she can go to the club and find some genetically superior guy, have a one-night stand with him, because she hasn't friend-zoned him. He's not orbiting her. No, he's just doing his thing. He's independent. He's not at her beck and call. He has some self-respect. She finds him attractive. And I bet one of the reasons she finds him so attractive is because he uses Tiege Hanley. That's right, it's sponsorship time. Tiege Hanley is a skincare company that was specifically designed for men. Undeniable fact of life, we are all getting older. You, sitting there, listening to my voice, watching this video, you are aging as we speak. But just because you're getting old doesn't mean that you need to look old. Through your 30s, 40s, and 50s, if you still want to look young and have that vibrance about you, a big part of that is having a solid skincare routine. What's that? You don't have a skincare routine? You don't know where to start? Doesn't matter. Good news is Tiege Hanley has already done all the hard work for you. Their starter box comes with absolutely everything you need. You got your AM cream, your PM cream, your daily moisturizer, your facial scrub that you use twice a week. I know you use it twice a week because I follow the instruction card they've given me. It's taken away all the guesswork. I know what cream to apply, when to apply it, and how much. It's so easy. These guys have made skincare so simple, and if you live inside the US, they'll even ship directly to your door for free. Their products are high quality and they're also affordable. There's a reason why people love these guys. Check out these recent reviews. Skin was looking hydrated after just a week. Good quality. So far, I've noticed a difference in my skin and excited about the possibilities over the coming months. Because Tiege Hanley are sponsoring this video, they're giving my audience an amazing deal. When you order the starter box, not only are you going to get 30% off your first order, but they're going to toss in a free gift as well. Just click on the link on the description box below and get started today. Okay, back to women who use sex and men who use friendship in order to sneak their way into relationships. Here's what so many men do not understand, that in the same way a top tier man does not respect a woman who offers him sex without commitment, women do not respect a man who offers them emotional support and commitment when she's not giving him sex. Women do not respect men who allow themselves to be friend-zoned, and women are not sexually attracted to men that they don't respect. This is why in most cases the friend-zone strategy does not work, because by allowing yourself to be placed in the friend zone, you've automatically just resigned yourself to being designated by her as a lower tier male. Only a low value man would allow himself to be friend zoned. But it's such a shockingly popular strategy. So many men try it. I get messages in my Hey Hero inbox every single week from men who are still invested in this friend zone strategy. And I think it's partly because they falsely believe in female purity, thinking that women are these morally superior angelic beings and they would never lead a man on. They would never accept all of his commitment, accept all of his generosity, his gifts, his favors, if she didn't at some point plan on sleeping with him in the future. I mean, it's kind of messed up that there are men who think that all that generosity entitles them to some kind of sexual reward. It doesn't. But if you think that women won't knowingly exploit a man who's offering all of that commitment, knowing that he wants to have sex with her and never intending to give him that, you think women are above that, you're kidding yourself. Do you know women at all? That sort of behavior of leading orbiters on, keeping them in the friend zone, that's not even that rare. If you haven't seen my video on orbiters where I actually interview women about this, I'll put a link down below. You got to see it. It's going to blow your mind how common this is. But why would they do this? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? There is a huge incentive for women to lead men on.
Women are getting free meals with guys that they're not even interested in.
Oh yeah,
or have no attraction to.
When I was dating, there was probably in my group girl chat, probably a good solid 3 weeks where I didn't have to spend any money on groceries or food because I had a date and I knew that nothing was going to happen. I just knew that I was getting a free meal out of it, so I had a date lined up.
Are you listening? Are you paying attention? If you ask women these questions, often they'll just confess. Such is the boldness, such is the feeling like they're not doing anything wrong. This is not a rare female behavior. Women do this. They lead men on. So many men out there buying her things, complimenting her, doing her favors, offering that commitment, thinking that it's leading somewhere. It's not. She's using you. If she liked you like that, she'd be sleeping with you. She'd be your girlfriend. And if she's not, that's the proof she's not into you. It's what men need to understand is that for women, sexual attraction has to happen first. So don't go around doing her favors, paying her compliments, emotionally comforting her unless she's already sexually attracted to you. That's the order that it has to be. Sexual attraction first, emotional boyfriend stuff second. I know you want to be her boyfriend, but first you've got to create the sexual attraction. And you do that by putting forth your masculinity, your confidence, your game, your flirting, your teasing. You don't generate sexual attraction in a woman by being emotionally vulnerable and really easy to commit. If you think that having deep, like emotional boyfriend-girlfriend style conversations when you're first getting together with a girl is going to make her want to sleep with you, you're delusional.
What's your advice to a guy with feelings?
Obviously you're entitled to your feelings, you're human, but
Have them, but don't show them.
yeah, just cry on your own, cry by yourself.
I don't mean to suggest that women aren't capable of being there for a man emotionally, but it's only going to be in instances when they're already sexually attracted to a man, and you're not going to generate that sexual attraction by being emotionally vulnerable. Women expect men to take care of them, right? They're not expecting to enter into relationships with them taking care of the man. That's not the natural order. Women don't want to be surrogate mothers for their boyfriends. So men, stop with this friend zone strategy. It's not going to work. The friend zone is for men what fuck buddies are for women. And just like you're not going to commit to a woman who has no standards for who she sleeps with, she'll just have sex with you and doesn't require anything from you. You're thinking, no, that's not the kind of woman I want to be my future wife. She's thinking the same thing about you and your little friend zone strategy. So that's the general rule. But to add a little bit of nuance here, aren't there some men who are desperate enough to be in a relationship with the first girl who does just offer commitment-free sex? Aren't there some circumstances where a woman can offer sex first and it does lead to a relationship? How do women manage to sneak their way into that kind of commitment? What is the psychology for both the man and the woman in circumstances like that? It's a very unique process, and I explain all of the psychology in the full version of this video, which is available on Patreon. What you're seeing here on YouTube, this is the shortened, abridged version. If you want to see the full-length version, please go over to my Patreon.